Today is Tuesday, the 6th day of Sukkot. As we mentioned before, we have Shiva Ushpizin, 7 spiritual guests who come to visit the Sukkah. They're Avraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov, Moshe, Aaron, Yosef, and David. And each day we highlight as the guest of honor for that day one of those 7 guests. Today, the guest of honor is Yosef tzadik. Yosef, the righteous one. Yosef tzadik, the son of Yaakov, who lived in Egypt from the young age of 17 years old. He lived for 22 years there, and for all these years, even though he lived in a country of moral depravity, was a very immoral country, he stayed steadfast, committed to his roots, committed to his morality, committed to the fact that he was not tempted by all what was going on around him in the country of Egypt. He's known also for Shmirat Ha'inayim, a person who was careful not to look at things that are not proper to look at. Today in popular culture, I guess if you go to the movies, there are many, many scenes there that are not things that a person should be exposed to, whether it is violence or immorality or different things, different scenes that a person can see and it can leave an impact on him spiritually. So as we think of Yosef tzadik, who was so careful about what he exposed himself to, number one, that he didn't look, he had Shmirat Einim, he was very careful with what he saw. And also when he was put to test with the wife of Potiphar, he had the strength of character to overcome any temptation. And this is what we learn from Yosef tzadik as one of the qualities that he had. Because of that quality of Yesod, of Shmirat Ha'inayim, of Tzniut, of in terms of modest attire, also that we should be careful with. Yosef tzadik had an incredible amount of abundance during his time, as he was able to feed the whole world with what was in Egypt. The Beracha comes as a result. Yesterday we spoke of shalom, of peace and harmony, and also as a result of Shmirat Ha'inayim, as a result of modesty and those qualities that Yosef tzadik had. Tonight is going to be Hoshana Rabbah. Hoshana Rabbah is the 51st day, starting from Rosh Chodesh Elul. These are the days that we added in our prayer. David Hashem Ori Veishim Ime'era. These 51 days are very special days of the year. The month of Elul was the month of the Selichot, the month that was a Shat Ratzon, a time of goodwill from Hashem to forgive us. Then we had Rosh Hashanah, which was the day of judgment. That's when the future, the year that just started, the fortunes of that year and the blessings of that year are written in the book. On Yom Kippur, the decree is sealed, but the envelope is not mailed yet. The envelope and after the sealing on Yom Kippur is done, is sent when? On the day of Hoshana Rabbah. So we still have time to do teshuvah and to improve whatever is in store for us in the coming year. And therefore, tonight, many communities have a tradition of staying up all night, or at least any part of the night, until early hours of the morning, after Chatzot, after the middle of the night. There are certain traditional readings that are read, the book of Dvarim, book of Tehillim. There are even Selichot that are recited. Some communities have even accustomed to blow the shofar. And the prayer of tomorrow is a longer prayer tomorrow morning. It's a prayer where we ask for Hashem to bless us in the coming year. After all, this is the period, the holiday of Sukkot is when the year is blessed in terms of the rain, so we ask that it should be a good harvest. There should be proper rains, and the fruits and the harvest will be blessed. And it's an important day to mark as a day of, yes, Chazara B'Tshuva, to complete the aspect of Teshuvah that we started already in the month of Elul. And we also have a custom to take 5 branches of Arava and to beat them on the ground. It's a tradition, a custom that since the time of the Nevi'im, of the time of the prophets. So these are very special days of the year, the holiday of Sukkot, Hoshana Rabbah, and then going into tomorrow night, Shmini Atzeret, as the next holiday, which is right next to Sukkot, when we will celebrate our special relationship with Hashem, and especially celebrate our connection with Hashem through the Torah, through our holy Torah. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.